This information, it is to let you guys to now know the meaning of dimissione here in Italy, what you have to know. As a worker, there are some things which you have to know that, if you make dimissione, you are putting yourself in a risk of not being able to receive the tax which you have paid to the government. Now listen to the explanation. Now let me explain to you that anything that will make you to go and then apply for disoccupazione, you must have a reason why you are losing the job. Either your contract is finished and then they don't want to renew it for you, then you have the right to go for disoccupazione. Either maybe, for example, the company fold up, the work is not there existing again, then you can go and apply for disoccupazione. But those people who a kind of like, maybe for the reason, like somebody who stated that, he worked for 8 hours, but the contract is just only 4 hours, and then asking his boss to a kind of like now change this contract to 8 hours. If not, he's going to now leave the job. Now get it in mind that anything that make you to leave any job which you are having contracts not being expired, you just want to now go and then make what they call dimissione. Have it in mind that you will not have the right to apply for what they call disoccupazione. So once you make dimissione, meaning that you cannot apply for disoccupazione because you are the one who now states that you don't need the job again. So meaning that the government don't have to pay tax to you back because you are still having contract ahead to finish before you stop the work. So those of them be like say, una dey ask whether una fit go make dimissione, you have to be very, very attentive. You dey very, very careful because now, once you make dimissione, stopping the contract yourself, you don't have the right to go in and apply for disoccupazione. That is one thing people have to know. Before making dimissione, it is very, very much advisable that you have another contract prepared already. You are already assured that yes, you are leaving that job to get another job. Not that you have to just make the dimissione and then at the end of the day you are going to be at home. Mind you, the tax which you have paid to Italian government, you cannot go and then apply for disoccupazione for him to now reimburse you most of the tax before you get another job. So meaning that when you make dimissione without having another job already prepared for you to start, then you'll be at home without receiving any benefit from Italian government. So people who are asking that question, stating that yesterday that, they want to go and then make dimissione and then apply for disoccupazione, it does not work in that way. You have to know all these things first before you carry out any operation or action. So that is just it. If you're working a place whereby you are not conducive or the way they are treating you don't like it, you just have to bear and then look for another job before you go and then make dimissione. Not that you have to make dimissione and remain at home, thereby the IMS or government are not paying you the tax which you have contributed to them. So fans of Prince TV out there, before you take any action, it is good for you to go to Sindacati, Patronato, CGL, ask questions before you carry out any operation. That is a little bit update coming for those people who are asking for disoccupazione and dimissione here in Italy. The next time again we'll be together. I remain your host here on this platform, Prince TV.